Alright everybody, we've created a really nice spreadsheet right here. We've got our information put in. It's been formatted to look appealing. We've got our formulas in there giving us all of our totals. But now we need to add one more feature, and that is we want to make this a little more visually appealing and a little bit easier for people to read by creating a chart. Charts are real easy to create. The key though is in how you select your data. People will do all kinds of things. I oftentimes see people, they'll just select everything like that. They'll go to insert and they'll try to create a chart from there. Let's say I just do a bar chart. And it makes a big old mess out of everything because now I got my totals up here. It's also going to create some problems if I decide to add in axis labels, because now we've got all kinds of things going on up here at the top that you're going to make a mess out of all of this. So be careful that you don't do that. I'll undo and we'll start over. The correct way to do this in a spreadsheet like this would be to come on up and select my data so that I get my row headings and my column headings. Now you notice I didn't select the totals because I don't want that in there. That's going to skew all my information on my chart. No matter what, your selection has to be in the shape of a rectangle, and you don't want any blank rows or blank columns in your selection. So now we'll go back to what we just did a moment ago. I'll create my bar chart, and here it is, looking pretty good for us. I'll pull it down here. Once you create a chart like that, you can go in and do several things to change the formatting of it. You have chart styles, just like we had in Word styles, or even cell styles. I'll go in and choose this one. I like this one with a little 3D look. You can also go in and change the layout so that you get different place headers on this. I can simply go over here and add a chart title at the top, and then you can just double click in there and double click in there, and then you can type whatever text you want. There are a lot of different things you can do with charts, and we'll kind of get to some of those as we go on, but this is definitely a whole lot nicer looking. Another way to do this, quite oftentimes you'll see a pie chart. Pie charts are selected differently in that I'm either going to select column headings or I'm going to select row headings, one or the other. So let's say, for instance, if I'm looking at expenses, I want to know how my expenses total for all areas of the business are being broken down. In this case, I'll select my row headings, then I'll use my control key and I will select the totals all the way at the end. Again, I don't have any blank columns or rows in my selection. And now I can go over and I can create my pie chart, just like that. You can do a lot of the same things that we did earlier as far as making it a 3D look. But one of the things I want you to see also right here is we can move our chart. There is a Move Chart button right here. Right now this is an object in sheet 1. Maybe I want this on its own sheet. I can also give it a brand new name for that sheet. And then when I hit OK, this is moved over to a sheet all by itself, so I can have a full page when I'm ready to print out. We can add titles to this. We can format it to make it look a little bit nicer. There's all kinds of different things you can do with charts. That's it.